David/Asher, and join me tonight is, of course, Michael.
Hey.
Just doing my typical audio check. Join me tonight is, of course, Michael.
Hey.
Okay, sorry for the weird double audio there, everybody. Um, and yes, I will probably be needing to swap out the memory card like probably after this session. But we've now got at least Tim all his spells. I'm gonna still keep Chapapanga on Tim. So let's see here. And we've got 2 ray points to take care of. So, I'm not sure if you still have it up from last time.
I do not, but I will pull it up.
Okay.
Let's see. So we did 2 ray points.
We did Flam and Wing.
We did Flam and Wing, and we did some side stuff.
Yeah. Any side stuff that we want to take care of first?
So we did the Promised Catacombs, I think, right?
Right, because that's why we have Maravel.
I don't believe we went back to... No, we're supposed to go back to Lost Garden.
Okay, Lost Garden. I think we might have done that one. Let's see. Where is...
Because we need to go back with the wind-up key.
Oh, we don't have the wind-up key.
Okay, so we didn't do Promised Catacombs.
Okay, Promised Catacombs.
Maravel should go to Maria Bull and look for a book that talks about a Crimson Noble Sanctuary.
Okay, I've been teleporting around, so back to the town of Maria. And the one place that I could think of that would probably have something like that would be in the castle.
Potentially. Oh, I know that you mentioned that you did do some off-stream stuff. Did you get any more dupes?
No, I do not.
Damn. Is there a way that we can easily get a dupe between A and B? Because we're going to want one for where we're going next.
We'd have to bring up a map of all the on-world map locations. With
I'm okay with trying to do that.
Yep, because I haven't gone through the world yet to pick up all the loose items, so we could do a little bit of that. Okay.
That's just town and dungeon locations. That's not what I want.
We need overworld map.
No, that's what it was, but it didn't have like the items that you can get.
Okay, found the library. Let's see. Slayhelm before Protectorate States. Sword Cathedral. Guardian Blade. Arrow of Salvation. The Filgaia Theory. Crimson Noble Sanctuary. Here we go. Do you want to read it? Yes. The Crimson Noble Sanctuary is promised land of the Crimson Nobles is now forsaken. We Crimson
What is
Nobles.
this accent?
Eastern
Oh,
European.
that's what. God damn it! That's World Arms 3. Why?
We Crimson Nobles were torn asunder by the blaze of disaster, and now I am the only one left. I must preserve the Crimson Noble's honor and protect this masterless place. We'll meet at the Promised Land, an island south of the masterless castle, by Isabel Graceland. So it's... I know where this is, because I've done it.
Ah, here we go.
Found it. Found a map.
Yeah, duplicator. Well, sorta. It's not a map, but it's a list of duplicator locations.
Like the keys or the chests / doors?
The keys.
Okay, that's probably as best as we're gonna get.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go down the list. I don't know which of these we've gotten and which of these we haven't.
Okay.
Sorry, I need to cross-reference because I think. Oh, ironically, that's super awesome. Once we get the key, wind-up key, there's one inside Lost Garden Pass where we need the wind-up key.
All right.
So that's a little cyclical, but that's okay. So there's one in the field between Silverland Castle and Helmets.
Castle and helmets. I don't think we've gotten that one.
Okay, so let's try that one. We can, if we can get at least one, we can do the rest off stream.
Yeah. Oh god. Whatever's happening.
What?
Slow down to the extreme.
Oh. Sorry, I wasn't exactly looking at the stream at the moment.
Yeah. So you said... Okay, let me just land and then teleport to Silverland. You said between Silverland, Castle, and Helmets, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Gonna get... Well, we got one duplicator.
Okay, so now we can go back to what we were trying to do.
Let me just beat the shit out of these guys first.
Fair enough.
Oh. The Wergar and Mantrap. I don't think we have any need for these guys. Reason why...
I don't think so, but I will definitely double check.
This would be
Dwargar
more...
and Mantrap, you said?
Dwargar and Mantrap, yes.
Oh, DW.
Dwargar.
Oh, 2 words. Yes, we do need Mantrap.
Alright,
Mantrap is useful for taking naps.
Cannon, sorry, Marvel needs to be swapped in real quick. Ashley, Tim, Smack the Wargar, Marvel, Skill Train. Actually, I probably should have shown off. This might be help. I'm not even sure what Marvel's.
Oh yeah, Mantraps, as you probably can guess based on where we are, have 2.8 HP. They have 120 HP.
Yeah. Also, removing these odd sandals, because that's what I was doing earlier. Putting back on the elven boots.
Aw, Ashley's taking a nap.
Lucky word, just to be on the safe side, Marvel, Skill Drain. Ooh. Miss.
Well, unfortunately, Tim goes second in that combination, so...
Yeah. But Tim now has a second boost, boost spell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank God, no amnesia. And what? Marvel has counterattack. We don't need that. Mastered sleep. There we go.
Excellent.
So, kind of lucked out on this one.
Making her luckier made it work.
Yep.
We also have a lot of floating friends in this current setup.
Yeah. We have Hob and Knob. Oh, hey, Ashley's awake. Tim's not. Let's do wild card. And Marvel's like, you guys go take a nap.
Which one of them took her advice?
And we got 2 toy hammers. Thankfully, nobody got amnesia'd. That's horrendous. Okay, so
Now that we're done with that.
now we're done with that. Let's go teleport to Sylvaland Castle, which is like 5 meters behind us, but whatever.
Eh.
And I'm trying to remember the island that we have to go to.
The big one in the southwest.
This south.
The
Here
chunky
we
boy
go.
in the southwest, yeah.
Okay, find the whole land. And then I'm going to turn off the map real quick. And then cross the big boy to the opposite side. Promise Catacombs. And more than likely there's, I think, maybe 1 or 2 enemies.
There are 3 enemies.
And as you can see, we have to have the cloak.
Yep. The cloak is required to get in. The cloak and the electal.
Yep. So, do any of the enemies have a skill for Maravel?
That is a good question that I could have totally been looking for.
Because I feel like there's one, at least one.
Okay, first enemy, nope. Second enemy, nope. Third enemy, nope.
Alright. Weird, but okay.
We can do this entire dungeon without Mistel's help.
Marvel.
Other than the electal, or Marvel. Yeah.
And we get her second tool, the wind-up key.
Yep.
And if I recall, the third item is either in this dungeon or we go back to some place, which I think that's the more obvious one, and use the wind-up key.
So it's actually Lost Garden.
Lost Garden, yes.
Lost Garden has her third tool.
Yep, because we've seen a block like this in Lost Garden. Ebony Shade, which I believe is actually better armor.
Should be, yeah.
No, it's actually worse.
Really?
It is worse by
Oh, wow. By a good chunk.
good chunk.
Okay. That is fun. Two up, two right, two up, two left.
And welcome to my hell.
That's weird. The positioning looked right the second time.
Yeah. Either I am not doing it,
I actually pixel measured it that time, and that should have worked. This is a pain in the butt.
Yes, it is. And this is required.
Yeah, you don't want to miss the things in here. Especially considering we have to get past this point to get the reason we needed a dupe.
There we go.
Five, 2, 2, 1. Oh no, it's 5, 3, 2, 1. I miscounted.
Yep.
Are we having fun yet?
Only in hell. Actually, if we measure it... Ah. Okay. So...
It looks like get in line with him and follow him all the way up. Okay, it was.
Now, this one is interesting because he hopped.
Oh, you have to misclick the last part, don't you?
Yeah. And if you happen to notice, what we've been doing has been literally following a pitch black road.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, there's literally a freaking actual road there that it just blends in because of the way they did it.
And we got another mecha boost, so popping that.
And a crest.
Oh, we've actually have 2 duplicators.
Oh, nice.
I didn't check to see what that one was, but let's see. Status. Still Hob and Knob.
Her attack went up.
Yep.
I saw that.
And nothing there. And we have giant coffins.
Yep. And we also have friend within the coffins.
Yes.
Future friend.
So, we have Mike Hale and 2 Hope Diamonds. Those don't look like Hope Diamonds.
That's not a listed enemy for this dungeon. I'm confused.
Which one?
Hope Diamond.
Oh boy.
That's confusing. Hope Diamond does in fact have a red skill.
Okay, we have at least 1 left.
I'm wondering if one of the other 2 that is listed here is incorrect then.
Yeah. Guillotine. Ooh.
Yep. That's what we're hoping for.
Oh no!
We want guillotine.
Uh,
Oh, we don't want to use on Ashley though, not so much.
I mean, like, he can take the hit.
Can he, considering he just got 1 shot?
Okay, Tim's gonna Thanatos X, and Marvel's going to Skill Drain. There we go. Remember, Ashley's like 1 entire level higher than everybody. But I can probably pop one of those 3 high revive crest caps.
Yeah, because we can always restore it. It's not like we're doing anything critical that we can't go back.
Yeah. And guillotine received.
Excellent. Also, why are you pronouncing it guillotine?
Guillotine?
Yeah.
It's a valid pronunciation.
Guillotine?
No, guillotine.
Oh no, I was hearing you say guillotine.
I thought I was saying guillotine.
I heard you say guillotine twice. That's why I was like, wait. And I even like corrected you kind of subtly. I'm like, no, it's definitely guillotine.
Admittedly, with certain bastardizations, guillotine technically is a widely accepted pronunciation.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of things that are widely accepted. Some people think it's acceptable to pronounce it GIF.
And we got a softener and a lucky card.
Nice.
So we need to open boxes. This is an expensive and solidly built, but there's no evidence of it being used. Similar coffins are all lined up all around. This one, underground graveyard. There are no tricks. Looks like this is a plain old ordinary coffin. The inside looks to be empty. And if I remember how to open these, Brad, just kick it open. Nope.
In completely unrelated news that has nothing to do with this game or stream,
Yeah.
but just something I noticed. One of the bigger NoPixel GTA Online RP players is also now playing 14th, but not on one of our servers.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of. I kicked
He's
them.
over on Midgard Stormer, so
Okay.
you know, I hope he enjoys the game, and you know, he can take his audience over to that server.
Okay, none of these are opened. Oh, hey, and here's a dupe door. Do we want to use one of the keys on it, or...
We do want to use a key on it.
Okay. And Aga Wodent.
That's one that I was expecting.
Okay.
Agawagdant.
Agawagdant. I think that's actually Celtic.
Could be.
Could and just show off that, and cannon smacks it. Whoop. You hit him. He goes into his shell. And he dies.
Oh, not that kind of into his shell.
Yeah. This is more of an animation tick rather than
Mechanic.
a mechanic. I swear I know you can open these things, but...
There's nothing here about doing so I don't know.
Ah! We have a buddy.
Yep. We have one of the big buddies, isn't this?
Yes. And... time turns, passing on, flowing endlessly, then ceases. Dan Dairam's eternal spiral. Dan Dairam. But time doesn't flow equally. If in the limited time you burn up your life, I must seek justice. And I was going to be keeping Tim on Chapapanga until we got a new Guardian. And instead, Dan Dairam, which is actually the upgrade to essentially J. Ramtos and the such.
Mm-hmm.
But I may stick Chapapanga back on Tim anyway, because fuck yeah. As for that, maybe give it to Cannon? Yeah, I think I'll give Chapapanga to Cannon.
I mean, it's not a terrible answer.
And as for the abilities we get from Dan Dairam, we only get one ability.
Oh.
Speed Down, which drops both resistance and parry for a group.
Wouldn't it also? It should also drop reaction time, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
With a name Speed Down, you'd expect it to drop reaction time.
Yeah, well, it's res is I think reaction time. That.
Right. Response. Duh.
Response.
I keep thinking res as in resistance.
And Dan Dairam's ability is Move Canceller. Cancels moves on that turn.
So basically, you use that, and your enemies are just like, "Oh, by the way, we're doing nothing for the rest of the turn."
That one enemy doesn't. It's like, oh no, you don't get to do anything.
We don't like you, and therefore you get no actions.
Really, we're getting a good chunk of change here. And then back to Maravel. As we keep going deeper and deeper. Father. Mother. What is it? Marvel? It's nothing. Why? Why am I all alone? Yes, I am always alone. I am one of the proud Crimson Nobles, the people chosen to live for eternity. But my tribe no longer exists. Why am I the only one still alive? If I had died with the rest of my tribe, I wouldn't be suffering. Anastasia was my last friend. Hundreds of years have passed since I saw her. Aside from goodbyes being too hard, my life is eternal. People won't do. People get old and die. I've seen many births and many deaths. I no longer have friends in this world. That's why I don't need friends. That's my decision. But now, there are many people who need me. So I've decided I will join these people who are living now for a little while. I know we'll have to say goodbye someday, but I'll have no regrets. That's what I hope for. I keep changing up Marvel's voice, and it's kind of hard to remember. She's kind of tsundere-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel? Were you crying? What are you saying? I'm no weakling. Well, we're finished here. Time to move on. Let's go. Fulgaia doesn't have much time left. And I think we have to go back down.
Hopefully not along the path.
Because if I remember, we have to get back to that room because there's a Electel in it.
We've hit all the points that are labeled in the guide.
Okay. Status. Okay, so we have Quibbly, and we now have Asgard. Well, Asgard. Okay. I swear we had to go back down there, but eh. Okay. So, now back to, the Inner Sea, so we can get the most infamous item, because it's actively needed to get pretty much all of, like, 80 to 90% of the secret bosses. Okay,
so for that,
Valeria Chateau. This puts the hovercraft in the Inner Sea, because we can't land on the island. That it's on, because it's actually a rocky... It's a rocky island. And back into Last Garden, that we've mentioned a couple of times. And we don't have to deal with the stupid, like, leave somebody behind mechanic.
Thankfully.
Thank God. And we don't actually have to go that far. We have a smiley boy here.
Yeah, I was gonna say it should be fairly soon in.
And yes, when you miss with the key, Marvel bonks herself with her with the wind-up key. And we have 5 chests here. Full Revive, Duplicator, Crest, Mecha Boost.
And then
I'm doing the Mecha Boost really quick. And 397. We get Marvel's final tool, the My Mic. Press the square button and my mic will sing a beautiful song by Marvel. The song beckons all the hidden monsters and forces them to fight. I think in the game it's actually implied that Marvel has that type of singing voice.
I'm sorry, that type of singing voice?
The so bad it just drives monsters to berserk status.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Now, sadly, unlike in later games, the this type of tool, which does make reappearance in other fashions, it because like in Wild Arms 1, the guitar actually, if you played it, you would get attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Sad to say, the My Mic is only used for getting the secret bosses or the tough bosses. Most other games make it so that if you use the tool, you will get attacked immediately, except in town areas. So, where to next?
Next, let's see.
Oh, I'm gonna go teleport to Maria, because we have like 2 crests sitting in our inventory.
Not to mention we can restore that high revive.
Right.
And at this point, we're on autopilot for crests.
Basically, just slowly get stuff back.
Yeah. Slowly get to 100% spelled.
Okay, we're getting the crest cap first. Yeah, because we actually have to go to level 1. And basically, the only other option is Rise and Shine, or do we want to start working back on getting the attack spells?
Literally autopilot. I'm not making decisions at this point. Autopilot.
Okay. Break and Spark. Okay. That done. Next stop.
The next stop is going to be... We want to go back to Arkheim.
Arkheim?
Mm-hmm. The lost city of Arkheim. Slayheim. Slayheim. No. Lost City Arkheim is what it says here.
That's weird. Rough estimate on map.
Give me a second. Dang it, this is not helpful. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Courtly and North.
Okay.
Like we were going to Judeca.
Okay. So, Courtly. Ah, here we go. Lost City, Arkheim.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Okay. And
So we may have already gotten some stuff here, but there's going to be, if not, there's some stuff behind a mesh fence.
ah, right. Trying to remember. Here we go. A scapegoat and the life orb, which if I remember correctly, the life orb. Here we go.
Sounds like it should be an HP boost, but what do I know?
Restores full HP at the end of combat.
Oh, nice!
So essentially, it's
Auto full heal.
auto full heal.
It's the convert we've been using, except full potency.
Yeah,
All of the potency.
and I think that was it, really. Oh no. Oh no! Turn undead. And we got a big berry from that. Nice. And I think we're done here for that.
Okay, we will have to come back later again when we get something else, but I wanted to make sure that we got that since it was in the line.
Okay. Next.
So next from here is Geo.
Geo. And if I recall, Geo, we have to do some weird shenanigans first.
It's a big circle-shaped island, the southeast of Gilgalad.
Okay. No. Okay, then I was thinking of Muse.
Probably.
Okay. Big circle-shaped island. Can land on certain bits. Raypoint Geo. It's a lot of wolfish looking things. Looks like a special switch. Nope. Yep, this is Brad's dungeon.
Ah.
I'm not gonna go all the way because it is just far enough that you cannot get to the final spot on that one. Ah, yes, this chest. I am going to sneak up here. Puka.
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 That one. That voice. Yeah.
Puka. Nope, too far. And we get Brad's tool, the Earthquake.
Yep.
This is the equivalent of Rudy's Power Glove. The Earthquake is for use with Brad. By pressing the square button, an earthquake will erupt in the room, shocking the foundation. It'll destroy all at once every wooden box and cracked wall in the room. And yes, you're supposed to kind of go through this weird... like, drop puzzle to get it. But,
Drop puzzles are for scrubs and noobs.
Nope. Ah, yes. Sorry if I'm being just a little weird about it. There we go. And... the arm Sky Eye. The Sky Eye is a heavy arm used by Brad. It'll achieve a satellite ground beam attack for an attack on the enemy group. I don't think that's quite accurate because... status... Brad... Okay, it is group. Weird. And really should not be avoiding enemies here, but whatever. And we have the Alligator Tiger and Giga Poison. I don't think we need one of those two for Marvel.
You don't think you need one of them?
I don't think I need one of them.
Give me a second, sorry. There we go. We do need Alligator Tiger.
Ah.
We do not need Giga Poison.
Hello, Marvel. Come back into the group.
Because Alligator Tiger apparently likes to look at rocks.
Hmm. Combination form. Rock Gazer.
That's the one.
And just doing a bit of first aid. Oh, hey, we got a revive fruit. Nice. Hmm. Think this one, since that is not happening, and edge walking.
Not exactly what you intend to do with edge walking, or at least I hope not.
Nope, it's basically just, oh hey, cross at certain points, and it's like, okay, War Respite, War Respite.
Can you guess what's in the other two chests?
Another Guardian and the +1 sword.
Yes. I'm surprised you didn't go for a million Gello.
Ah.
There's always room for Gello.
Yeah, screw that puzzle, good sir.
Who needs puzzles when you can earthquake the shit out of it?
Yeah. And once again, we're enlisting the help of Puka. Puka. To get the Cromwell, which is Brad's armor, and props it up. And I don't think there's any more enemies that we have to grab. Okay, Alga Tiger.
Trying to remember, or trying to see. There actually is one more enemy, according to this, that we haven't seen. But it is not an enemy which carries a red skill.
Okay.
So it only really matters if you're trying to 100% the Pokedex.
Yes, the bestiary.
Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all.
And now we're at the boss. So, Raypoint Protector's Knight has arrived. You must let me through. And Like all the other ones we've encountered. Spriggan, Geonite. This one makes a little bit more sense being labeled as Spriggan.
Yeah, because Spriggans are traditionally creatures of Earth.
Yeah.
Fae of Earth.
Alright, so Ashley, poke the shield. Tim, get the lucky card ready. Cannon, poke the shield. And when I can, I am going to basically luck up everybody.
So that hopefully we can get a spark.
Yeah. Lucky word, and I will probably trying to be lucky wording hopefully one more time.
Because we want twice.
Yeah. Okay, Ashley can take one. Ashley can take that hit. He can survive. And Cannon's engine is running.
Excellent.
Ashley's engine is ready to go next turn.
Now all we need is for Cannon's engine to
actually rev up and run.
Yeah, rev up. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Okay, Ashley started. Tim, first aid. Cannon, get your phalanx going. You're at best luck.
Best girl, best luck. Best spark.
Phalanx is going, but not sparking. And we have Orangeade joining the fray. I'm gonna Thanatos exit just to be safe. I know it doesn't have one, but
If you know it doesn't have one, why would you do it?
just because I'm weird. I could have looked up again, see what happened. Gaia Crash. And we are healing next turn. Yeah. Okay. Shield is down. Oh god. And there goes the Geonite.
Excellent.
Sadly, no spark. Got a Mega Berry, and we got the Dead Heat. And that brings Brad's gear up to insane, really, really insane levels of defense, comparatively speaking to everybody else. Doorway here?
By the way, I probably should have done advised this in a different order,
Yeah.
because the last thing that we need for Archheim to complete it was Earthquake.
Yep.
So we could have definitely done Geo and then done Archheim and gotten both the Mistcape stuff and the Earthquake stuff at once.
Yeah. Did I miss?
I'm just following the guide in my
Yeah.
defense.
Did I miss something? Because I think I'm going on ahead.
Let me just run through everything. I know some of this stuff for a fact. Some of it I'm not 100% certain.
Yeah.
Let's see. The Earthquake tool, obviously, we've got.
Yeah.
Upgrade Sky Eye.
Yes.
Okay, I thought so, but I wanted to make sure. 4 respites, I know for a fact.
Yeah.
4 apples.
No.
Okay. Crest
No.
and Cromwell.
Cromwell we've gotten.
Okay, so we need to get back to the apples and the crest.
Okay. So, like right after the boss, there's this U-bend hallway. And 2 doors on it.
So where you did the earthquake to set everything. Oh, so no, we do need to go forward.
No, I'm just wondering, like, at that U-bend, which way is forward and which way is not?
Wait. Equip dead heat and keep scooting north, entering the eastern passage. So the way forward is eastern passage.
Okay. Let me get out of this battle first. And so, okay, we need the northern passage.
So I see the puka chest that is for the chest for the crest.
Giant Fist.
Oh, that's Giant Fist. Wait, did we go forward then?
No.
Oh, yeah, we went forward.
Okay, so eastern is side, northern is progress.
It says, equip the dead heat and keep scooting north, entering the eastern passage you find. That is the directions to go forward.
Okay.
No, would it be easier to just complete it and then come back in?
Maybe? Oh. Okay, I literally cannot go any farther on this road because it requires me to use the kick boots on the other side. So, I have to go back to the eastern. And there we go. And then kick boot. And since that's a sheer ledge, we cannot go up it. So we have to go back through east. And we have our buddy, Atlas.
That was the final enemy. And not one which Marvel cares about meeting.
Was off by 1 point. He's got a potato face. Goodbye, potato face. No one cares.
Woo! That's a spicy vulnerable.
Yeah. Tim is stupid good. Technically, if we did it, we could also have, Lilka be roughly that powerful? I did it wrong.
You mean if we cared?
If we cared.
Oops.
And technically, Marvel as well can be that powerful.
Mm-hmm. We just have to do some more red mage farming.
Red mage farming and equip her with certain stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, counterattack.
Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, 2 tiny little blue eyes. 2 tiny blue eyes. And now that's completed. And now we can cross over this safely, but if you notice, it leads the same place. So, long hallway, up a couple of flights of steps, and that actually completes it.
I was gonna say, I think we're getting close to Brad's cutscene.
Yeah, it needs Brad's cutscene. So, we'll have to come back in.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's the 4 apples, it's 4 apples and, what else did I say? A crest.
A crest, yeah. Hey, Brad. You with a deceptive shadow in your heart. Directly to my heart? Is that what you mean? I am the will of power, the spirit of Geo. Hey, Brad. If you want to liberate the ray point I control, you must expose the truth. The truth? So you're saying that you can see inside my heart. Lies turn to shadows, and fall is night, losing the ray point's light. Until you reveal your true self to me, the ray point won't be released. The truth. I am still myself. Nothing's changed. And my truth is me, myself. Brad Evans, you are not the hero from the past. Are now an arms member and our future possibility. But those are facts and not the truth. Facts and truth. The shadow of lies interrupts the truth's light. When I said before that unless you reveal your true self, the Waypoint won't be released. It's not facts, but truth that expels the shadows of lies. The truth releases the Waypoint. My heart has lies. Yes, I carry the lie that I am me, Brad Evans. So, it was necessary to do this for the liberation and future of Slayheim. For the future of the liberated Slayheim, Brad Evans was necessary. So I threw myself out and became another me.
Oh.
That was my promise to him. So you became a hero because of your promise. There was something more important than winning. The battle of liberation. It was to unite the people of Slayheim. That was more important. If we had only won, we wouldn't have been any different from the enemy, the Slayheim throne. If we only threw power around, nothing would change. The Slayheim Liberation Army is a unit that took on the silly ideals of I professed. That's why the Liberation Army couldn't lose me. Are you saying a hero isn't power? At least there are those who think that way. A hero isn't just power, but a symbol of power. Like the sword magus, peace isn't delivered by the hero. A hero should be a symbol for people to emulate and create their own peace. A hero isn't bestowed upon anyone, nor is it something to cling to. For the purpose of peace, the people join together to achieve a common goal. And once you grab it with your own hands, real peace will come. That was my hope for the future. Then I must ask the false hero, why are you still a hero? Your battle should be over. I'm not hung up on the fact that I am me. That I am me means that my ties to him are the ties that keep fighting. By me being me, his ideals have become a part of me. The guys from ARMS don't rely on me to be their hero, but to fight with their own power. I am a person from the past as opposed to the future which must be obtained. I don't rely on myself. I'm fighting together with them for the future, for tomorrow. You want the Waypoint to be released for the future you desire. Very well. Then, in my presence, I want you to disclose the unchanging, eternal truth. I am definitely not the hero of Slayheim, but I'll fight to save the people and bring peace to the world. That will never change. I am Brad Evans, and that's the truth. And the other truth is... The other truth? Your standing in our way, confronting us, is a ruse. You are not an obstacle. You're only a test to bring out our hidden potential. That's the other truth. I never imagined such an interesting answer. You certainly showed me your truth. There are no changes or shadows to the truth you spoke of. or release the ray point for the future you desire, the future you want. So, plot point.
Plot points. The man we know as Brad Evans is not really Brad Evans.
If you want to know who the real Brad Evans, he's the guy bound in the wheelchair in Tabak Village.
Oh.
And the man known as Billy is Brad's real name.
They traded who they are so that he can continue to fight on in Brad's name.
Yep. Essentially, the idea of a hero that does not die. You're alright, Brad. Look, Brad, see? Brad, your power liberated the ray point. My power? So guys, life energy, Geo's mana has been liberated and is quietly filling up. Geo's mana will awaken future possibilities asleep in Brad. The Force. Boost acquired. Boost is dangerous because it does, I think, 3 or 4 times damage.
Triplet, according to what I see here, yeah.
The problem is it does not change accuracy.
Which we have not been boosting accuracy.
Yeah.
Because we've been relying on lock-on.
Yep. Boost, if you can do it, is really good. But the boost is a force skill for use by Brad. The runaway heavy arm will deliver an attack on the enemy 3 times the normal force. And let's go pop back in. Raypoint Geo. So we missed something somewhere.
We missed a couple somethings somewhere.
Okay. First in.
So, oh, wrong tab. It's after the War Respite Room.
Okay. Getting to the War Respite Room is going to be fun. Oh, right. That was the room we kind of skipped over because we didn't... So, this. We didn't do this puzzle.
Oh, the puzzle that you skipped because you're like, I'm not going to do this.
Mostly because of the fact that it's like, okay. Because I looked at this and it's like, this is the end of the puzzle, I believe. And so it's like, I went to the War Respite Room, or the Swing Room. Okay, did the Swing Room. And we come back to this room. And there's only one door here. Which I think leads to... It leads to this room, the explosive crate room. Okay, here we go. War respite room.
Okay. After that, continue west into a room with many feeble-looking platforms. Walk as far west as you can, and use Earthquake to set them while sinking. Dash to the one to the southwest cornerstone and jump to the stairway. And then south.
Okay. Ah, there were 2 doors here. Strength apple. Vit apple. And yes, I'm skipping enemies. Res. And sorcery.
And then continue in this direction. At the next puzzle, go over the first barrier and then use Puka to get the chest.
And crest acquired. Fall down.
Right. With that, you are now done in here.
Yeah. Don't think... Yeah, sad to say there isn't a warp out of dungeon tool.
Tool, spell, item, any of the nature.
Yeah.
Using our orb here doesn't work.
Wish it did, but... Basically, we're backtracking. Oh!
Well, you're not giving
Nope.
a way out.
We actually have to go through that puzzle to get back.
Ooh.
Eh, well. And through. And we just... Nope, I don't want to be attacked right now. No offense. I don't want to be attacked. Alright, back to Courtly. Or...
Back to, I mean, if we can warp to Archive, that'd be easiest, but otherwise...
No. I can't warp
Pardon
to
me.
dungeons.
Okay, so yeah, then back to Courtly and then walk back.
Okay. And back at Last City of Arkheim. What is our options?
So we should be earthquaking somewhere. Demolish the 3 chests in the northern buildings westward.
Northern building, west side, you said?
Yeah. Yep.
I just showed it off, breaking a bunch of boxes. Oh no! Those items! Can we puka? Puka, grab them. Thank
Can
you.
Puka grab them?
Puka can grab them.
Excellent.
So, got those, and anything else?
Nope, that was it.
Alright.
Those 3 items, you are done there, from what I can tell, forever and ever.
Nice.
So now it's time for something rather amusing. Amusing.
Yep. So, we need to go do some strange things with the bridge.
Yep.
First. So,
From Green Hillside.
Yep. Ed Millie, I'm taking kind of the long route. I am going complete opposite direction of where I need to go.
Well, that's not good. You shouldn't do that.
No. Okay. Gate bridge? Gate bridge. And Mist Cloak, because we've seen this gate.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the Blastum. Blastum is a bayonet
Excellent.
cartridge used by Ashley. Using this item adds additional ammunition to the bayonet. It'll attack the enemy by shooting shockwaves which scatter over a wide area. And Ambrosia is essentially the elixir. Sorry, everybody.
Salute.
And raise the bridge. And then we have to... nearest place that we can teleport that we can get to from... Yeah, by using the hovercraft.
Mariable.
Mariable. And then take the long way around.
Yep. Apparently, there's a nearby island that has a big boy carrot.
Nice. We get to hear this peaceful music again. And I think there's another item that we may want to pick up in this area. And there's
The only thing that's listed is it says the island nearby has a full carrot on it, and then it says, but you want to go to the beach southwest of Damson and search the stones there.
Okay.
That's all it says.
Full carrot. And here is Muse.
So Muse has 4 listed enemies, and none of them have any blue magic to pick up.
Okay.
Sorry. Red skill.
Blue match.
We have to be distinct enough for legal reasons.
Huh. Little. Press the hidden button. Now, we've done Tim, we've done Lilka, we've done Brad. Ashley's kind of dungeon for this section was literally Lost Garden, technically.
And Marivelle is a optional character.
Yeah. So, the only person left is Canon. And we need the Mist Cloak.
Well, it's a good thing we did the things in the order we did then, huh?
Yep.
I mean, granted, of course we need the Mist Cloak, because we needed the Mist Cloak to even lower or adjust the bridge so that we can get here in the first place.
Yep. And a bullet load! Hey!
Mm-hmm.
No. Yep. And we want to go this way. Crest.
Mm-hmm.
And avoid the obvious trap that's in front of it.
Nah, that's fine.
Really? And since we turned off the water... Now go just a tiny bit deeper. And sad to say, everybody still has like super drowning skills, so oops. Another bullet load.
Mm-hmm.
Get the quick knife.
Yep.
Which brings her attack up even higher. It honestly feels like this is better as Tim's dungeon, but... And nothing in the water flow. And I keep... I should probably cause a few battles to happen.
Probably. Just for the fun of it.
Yeah. And we have the Gigafrost and Electrigger.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely 2 of them.
And as you said, none of them really have anything for...
None of them have any specific requirements.
Oh no. And Tim does damage. Like a lot of damage. And that's 3 bullet loads. These are not hard puzzles. And we got the Kuros. Makes cannon less squishy.
And with that said, we're coming up on our 4th phase.
Yep. Huh, there's these weird symbols on the ground, and there's only one door. The confusion in you will be cut off along with you. And sad to say, they still refer to it as a Spriggan?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I guess 1 out of 4 isn't complete trash.
Yeah. And time to get things revving. Okay, cannon is ready.
Excellent.
Okay. I'm gonna do first aid because I do not trust it right now.
Doesn't first aid always go first, though?
Yes. But what I mean is, like, if it decides to, it's AoE water.
Ah, yeah. Fair enough, fair enough.
And it does high barrier.
Yay! Something that I wish we could dispel except for mirror code.
Yep. So I'd say that actually does give us one more turn to do Lucky Word.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't call that a sad to say, but sure.
Water Catastrophe, there we go.
That's the one we don't like. That's that shit we don't like.
Cannon may not have survived it if I didn't heal.
Okay, as long as the cannon did survive it because we did heal.
Yep. Ashley's ready. He's now revving up. Tim, first aid, cannon, phalanx.
Come on, spark for us.
Spork, spork, spork.
Spork, senora, spork the pot. No, okay.
Blade arm. That gets Ashley up and revving. And helps me top off Tim and Cannon. And Cannon got the final blow, but no spark.
Damn it.
Got the Migve and the Shamir. Which is, I think...
Shamshir?
No, Shamir.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Which I think is a type of headwear that covers the eyes.
Could be.
Here we go. I will swap out memory cards, and we have an up and a down.
Enter the doorway between the two stairs.
So, the down. Oh no!
We get some new kicks.
The jump shoes acquired. The jump shoes are for use by Cannon. Press square on button to ability to jump vertically to slightly higher locations. By standing on certain locations, one can navigate areas of varying heights. And they're talking about these weird little, like, coin-looking things. And if we do it, we just kind of do this little pop movement if we're not on one of those. And I think we finally have the tool to do something in... here we go. The lonely virgin muse heals her heart by being with another. The lonesome virgin travels a road by seeking half a body. I think we're supposed to bomb these. Or not. Nope. Okay, we got We got something, but it did not... Hmm. Let's take a swing around. Okay. Body in with another. A half a body. Okay, I think I actually have to go back out and then find the one room.
Where there was a single statue?
Yeah. Oops. Wrong boots. Ah.
Yeah, unfortunately, being on the wrong boots doesn't help you too much.
Okay. Here's a single statue. Oh! This isn't a trap. Jump! Jump. Break. And this brings us over
It
here.
wasn't a trap.
It wasn't a trap. You actually had to have the jump boots.
See, I told you. You were all worried about nothing.
I was actually trying to fake you out.
Mm-hmm.
And... Crit, Tim. And nothing but electricers. Tim. Red Butte somebody, cannon, smack him. Vosge. Create the road by uniting the future by walking it. Step firmly, for that is the step of the muse's path. So it's basically saying choose a raft and then follow it through.
Okay, so this is the room with the 8 rafts.
Yes.
Okay, so you want to fall through. You start with the one on the one to the southeast, if I'm reading this right.
So the farthest east one, you said?
I'm saying that's where you start, I believe it's saying.
Yes.
Okay, so you want to go to the next one to the west and fall through that one.
So we would go over one and take that one?
One to the west and take that one.
Okay.
Because in doing so, you're going to get some chests of pulls.
Mega Berry. And I just... idiot moved.
Oof. That's never a good answer.
that one. Nope. Falling into bad habits of skipping battles. Got another ambrosia.
Nice.
And another mega berry. Actually, we should probably jump over this waterway. And we get the reflex,
Mm-hmm.
which it ups physical defense. Quite a lot of physical defense.
Nice.
We're not putting it on cannon because she's kind of using the amulet or talisman.
I don't remember.
Amulet, because it's the boost luck by 2.
Oh, right. Yeah. Because we want her to spark, goddammit.
The lonely virgin muse heals her heart by being with another. And
Are we back to the restroom?
we are now at the puzzle where it is basically get all of them to look at somebody.
Ah, okay. So, and all of them look at the correct somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have the answer key here, which is probably helpful because we got like 5 minutes left.
I think I remember this one enough.
Okay. I'll leave it to you then.
Because since it's all even pairs...
It's all even pairs. It's all with someone directly next to them.
Yep. Oops. Did one too many. Okay. Oh. You two are wrong because I didn't touch you. And there we go.
Excellent.
And that's the end bit. I think we got everything.
Yeah. No, we got everything.
Hey, Cannon. To the one who threw it all away, but couldn't throw away their confusion. Who? Who are you? I'm the will of power, spirit of Muse. If you want to liberate the ray point I control, you must rid yourself of your confusion. My confusion? Confusion. I who gave up everything, but the one and only thing I can't give up is the confusion. I'll do it. I'll throw it away. That's how I become strong. That's how I got powerful. So, I too discarded my own self? Gulp. I don't think that's the appropriate sound effect there. It's a bit too late there, translation team, but that's it. If I don't do it, I'll never be able to be a hero. I wasn't able to acquire the power to exercise evil. It's an odd story, but if you've got the blood of the sword mages flowing within you, why did you throw away your body? That was to... Tell me, all those years passed, if I endured the abuses of a bionic body, would I have become a hero? Am I somehow different from the other mercs? Why did I become a hero? I remember. I was raised hearing my mother tell stories about the sword mages. I always hoped that I had the blood of the sword mages within me. I always thought that if I were a hero, I'd be able to get out of this situation. That's right. I always thought about how to escape from that dark slum. And I made the hero the authority. That's how it was, right? But I was always lonely. A world just like that slum had spread everywhere. What I sought wasn't a hero. I wanted a group of friends who needed me. So you wanted to be needed. That's why you tried to be a hero, right? That's right. That's why I wanted to be a hero. To find a place where I belonged. A place of friends. But why do I feel so estranged when everyone's by my side? You should know. Because I refused everyone. Be brave and reach out your hand. If you do that, they'll probably accept me. The belief becomes the bind that ties me to them. Accept and recognize me as one of the group. Broken bionic implants can only shorten one's life. Don't refuse me. It'll help me get back my original body of living flesh. My real self. Let's go back home together. To Aisha Bernadette. So yeah, Canon has a really sad backstory.
I mean, does anyone here have a particularly uplifting backstory?
No, because Puka died to become better Puka? Why? How? Canon, why do you not have your original body but have acquired bionic implants again? Because that's what I wished. That's right. You wished not for the body you were born with, but for the power to fight. For a bionic body. That's what I don't understand. You've spent a lot of time obsessing over something trite. Heroes aren't passed through blood relations. What you do determines the birth of a hero. There's something stronger flowing me than blood. It's clearly more important than the sword magus' blood. It's friends I have been searching for.
The friends along the way.
Oh no! The constricted body I have always thought is the bond that ties me to my friends. Canon. This is what they mean when they say to accept all that is given. I feel I have in me both the power to fight and bonds with my friends. Confusion doesn't exist in me. The confusion is gone. The ray point will be liberated. Fight with us. I am just like you. I too want to protect Filgaia. Filgaia's life energy, the Muse mana, has been freed and is quietly filling up. Muse mana will awaken future possibilities asleep in canon, which we can't use.
Which we can't use?
Force, Gatling level 4 acquired. So I haven't really showed off Cannon's force abilities, Gatling, but each level is only can only use certain moves.
Ah, so we haven't learned anything to go into Gatling level 4 yet.
There's only one move that goes into Gatling level 4.
Ah, that's right. And it's the one that we haven't frickin' sparked into.
Yep, it is Eagle Claw, and this is why Gatling level 4 to me is annoying as shit. Because I feel like we should be able, it should have sparked, but
Well, I mean, it has a particularly low spark chance.
yeah,
By design.
yeah. It'll deliver a force level 4 multi-stage attack on a single enemy. And that's Muse done.
And that's also us about 3 minutes over, but you know how it goes.
Yep,
If it goes a little bit over, it goes over.
We've got a bit of
Content proof.
we've got a bit of a cutscene. It's from Irving. Time to call him.
Uh-oh.
Raypoint liberation complete. Mana, the lifeblood of Filgaia, is free. Sure seems that way. I registered an increase in mana here too. This just might be the ticket. Ask Mary Abul, Sylvaland, and Guild Galad for permission to use the live reflectors. Commence operations against the Kuiper Belt upon your return. Return at once. Over and out. And the Kuiper Belt. Mysterious grape jello in space.
That doesn't sound wholesome.
Messages from Maria, Sylvaland, and Gilgalad all received. All three countries cede the right to use the respective live reflectors to the arms. For the next 12 hours, all live reflectors are under the control of the arms. We hereby commence the maneuver to capture the encroaching parallel universe, the Kuiper Belt. Connect via the wireless each live reflector to the mana released from the ray points. Adjustment of the reflection angle. Imprisonment of the life energy mana. Deploy the trapezoidahedron. And deploy the D20. D20 deployed.
I would oof at that, but you're not entirely wrong either.
Live reflector connections are okay. Reflection rate is down to 8%. All okay. It's hard to believe.
I would also like to point out that this is probably, given the era of the game, that is probably a false timeline.
Yeah.
A 12-hour world.
Yeah. It's hard to believe Mary Abul, Sylvaland, and Gilgalad are all cooperating. Freeing all the live reflectors and fighting together. Unthinkable before. It's miraculous, isn't it? Recent enemies working together. It's because all of Filgaia is threatened. There's no choice but to join forces. I've got to do my part too. The Raypoint's Tele-Geo Mixer is operating at 84%. Mana supply proceeding as planned. Everything seems to be going as well as we could hope. What is the capture ratio of the Kuiper Belt in the blockaded region? What? How can that be? What's wrong? The capture ratio is only 0.024%. That's way too low. It's not my fault. I can't believe it. The body isn't trapping it. What should we do? We should get out there. Right, Irving? There may be unforeseen dangers, but there's no choice. Right now, the Kuiper Belt is partially imprisoned in a cage of mana. It is almost alive. It is vulnerable because it's not a world, but a being. We must attack now. This is our one chance. If we miss it, there will never be another. Arms must enter the blockaded region and annihilate the Kuiper Belt. Now measuring the trapezoidahedron's touchdown point. It will be the land of the death and destruction at the center of the old Slayham Salt Flats. Hurry to that point. And we are not going to hurry to that point because that. Hello, Town Maria. We're going to save and stop.
We'll hurry to that point next week.
Next week. Because we do need to do that in order to unlock pretty much the rest of the side content.
Yeah, the D20 is the next place we're definitely going according to the guide.
Yep.
It agrees that that is our next course of action.
Well, in this case, while the game is slowly toning down, thanks for joining us, everybody. It's good. It's always good to see people watching.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow we will be streaming Final Fantasy XIV, following Eddie's misadventures of trying to play through 14 and learning upon stuff, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
There is currently a possibility of a podcast coming out on Sunday of a front row perspective.
Cool.
As such, if you liked what you hear, best way of letting us know and helping us out is essentially letting other people know. Spread the word. Share. If you want a much more direct method, I would probably recommend, like we do have a Patreon, a Redbubble store, and of course the sub points here on Twitch. Sorry. As for the podcast, it's on all major platforms. That's Apple, Google, and of course Spotify or Spotify. And most of our streams are archived on our YouTube channel. Other social media, it does include Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And that brings us back around to next Friday, which we will go to the trapezoidahedron.
Mm-hmm. And then from there.
So, night, everybody.
Bye.